Hello, Colas. Welcome back to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest. As usual, we are going to be discussing on three stories in this episode, starting with Clement Lenglet, as it has been reported that the 26-year-old defender is not in Barcelona's plans next season, and he has been asked to leave. We are going to be looking at that. Secondly, we are going to be talking about Dutch duo Memphis and Frankie de Jong, as Barcelona are reportedly very attentive to offers for the two of them. Then to conclude, we are going to be talking about Robert Lewandowski, as it has been reported that Real Madrid have entered the race to sign the Barcelona priority target. We are also going to be looking at that as well. So guys, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. Journalist Javier Miguel via Dario AS has written that Xavi has informed Clement Lenglet that he no longer plays a role in his plans for the future. The French defender recently had a meeting with Xavi where he has communicated the same and was thanked for his extreme professionalism during his 4-year stint with the team. As for the player, he sportingly accepted his manager's words and is said to be happy to part ways in the summer. A part of his acceptance was mostly down to the arrival of Andres Christensen ahead of the 2022-23 season. On top of that, Barca are said to be on the lookout for another centre-back, and if signed, Lenglet understands he will have no place in that team. He understands the lack of playing time next season will culminate in him missing out on the place in France's World Cup squad for the World Cup, something which he is looking forward to. Hence, with the association now ending on a positive note, it is up to the team as well as Lenglet's agent to find a suitor. As of today, the defender has asked the team management to buy him some time in order to reflect and assess his options. For Barcelona, they can afford to give him the liberty since he is not traveling with the team to Australia to face the A-League All-Stars. In addition to the Frenchman, Xavi also held personal meetings with 4 other players in Oscar Mingueza, Ricky Puig, Samuel Umtiti, and Martin Braithwaite. Like Lenglet, the 4 players have been told to find new teams as there is no place for them in Xavi's blueprint. Furthermore, the manager also held sessions with the 4 club captains Busquets, Piqué, Alba, and Sergio Roberto to explain what the team's intention is with them, given that some of them will be playing their final season with Barcelona. So from the look of things, Xavi is already preparing for next season, of course, preparing for the summer transfer window, as there will be a lot of reshufflements, there will be a lot of activities going on this summer, when we talk about departures and also for the players coming in, because we know in order to bring in the players that we want, we must sell players. And there are players that it is obvious that they will not stay at Barcelona, as the aforementioned players of Lenglet, Umtiti, Mingueza, Braithwaite, Ricky Puig, of course. So it has been reported that Xavi have already held some meetings with each of those players to make its intentions very, very clear. So as it stands right now, those departures are very, very imminent. Talking about the aforementioned 4 players, they will leave Barcelona with immediate effect in the summer. And of course, that will help us to facilitate other transfers. So also getting the suitor have not been easy so far because, not every club, there are very few clubs that are really interested in those players, considering that players like Lenglet, Umtiti, their market values are really, really dropped. And even the price that they will be paid, that Barca will receive for them, will not be quite that significant, but Barca wants something at least reasonable. But is it easy to find that? I don't think so. So it's also left for them to find a suitor who can buy those players, and let's see how the season goes. Then on to the next story of discussion. With a runners-up spot in La Liga all but secured for Barcelona, they have already started their preparation for the coming season, with Mundo Deportivo speculating several new arrivals in addition to the 2 free agents in Andres Christensen and Frank Kessie. Rafinha is among the players expected to arrive Barcelona. But now that Leeds did not relegate, it's going to be tricky, let's be honest. Barcelona are also prioritizing a move for Robert Lewandowski, who is unhappy at Bayern Munich currently and wants to join Barca at the end of the season. However, in an attempt to make way for new signings, Barcelona may have to offload some of the star players in the team. As such, Barca are ready to listen to offers for Memphis Depay and Frenkie de Jong. De Jong has been no strange to speculation linking him away from the Camp Nou in recent weeks, with the midfielder even holding talks with Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag over a potential reunion at Old Trafford. The former Ajax starlet's 80 million price tag could serve as an ideal avenue for Barcelona to generate a significant transfer revenue, which could go a long way to helping them land new targets. Another Dutchman in contention for an exit is Memphis Depay, who has fallen out of favor under Xavi following the January arrival of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Ferran Torres and Adama Traoré. Although Depay has performed significantly better than Adama and Torres in recent weeks, Barcelona are likely to cash in on him, should they receive a reasonable offer, knowing the attacker's contract expires at the end of next season. Then on to the next story of discussion. Journalist Thomas Gonzalez Martin has reported that Real Madrid are now going to aim for Barcelona target Robert Lewandowski now that they have missed out on signing Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe, who is 23 years old, put an end to his Real Madrid rumors by signing a multi-million deal with Paris Saint-Germain until 2025. As part of the new contract, the young World Cup winner will reportedly receive as much as 150 million euros as a signing-on bonus. Interestingly enough, the aforementioned figures does not include his salary. Speaking of salary, Sky News says he's set to pocket somewhere around 1.18 million euro per week. And since that ship has now sailed, Real Madrid are exploring other opportunities in the market, which has guided them to Bayern Munich's contract rebel Robert Lewandowski, who also happens to be a firm Barcelona target. The White House is looking to hire new players to continue winning the European Cup. Lewandowski and Germany are at the top of the list, read an excerpt from Gonzalez Martin's report. Unlike Barcelona, who are still negotiating with Bayern over the price, Real Madrid have money to spend since they had a different budget allocated from Mbappe's arrival. Since that capital is now at leisure, they can rightly move ahead of Barca in their pursuit. The only issue in this entire speculation is Bayern's reluctance to do any business whatsoever. Since the Poland forward has a contract until 2023, the German champions want him to respect that, even if that means, he'll leave for free at the end of next season. It is important to note that if Bayern Munich remains insistent on the hefty price tag, Barcelona will have to back out on their own since they cannot afford to make a big money signing while also complying with La Liga's financial cap. This was rightly explained by the La Liga president Javier Tebas in a recent interview, saying, "The numbers are easy. If you have more than 500 million euros losses from the past 2 years, you have to recover money." Lewandowski has 1 year left at Bayern between what he wants to earn and what Bayern wants to take. As of today, I don't see him at Barcelona. Other things must happen. Selling players could be enough, depending on how much they raise and what Lewandowski costs. It could be 100 million euros plus that is saved. He continued by saying De Jong could give them that possibility, but I don't know if they are even planning to sell. To date, they have not sold him. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Until next time, it's bye for now.